Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is actually going to be a video on how I get ready when I wake up late, which is typically every day, Monday through Friday, when I have to go to work. It could also work just for somebody that's in a pinch and needs to get out the door. They have things to do, they have places they need to be. So this is just to show you the little shortcuts that I take, but it still comes out looking that I tried and that I don't look like I had 4 hours of sleep. So if you want to see how I look like this in 20 minutes, then just keep watching. Okay, so getting my Pandora ready. I've already ignored about 3 to 4 of my alarm clocks that I set. I do this every day, I swear. I set like a 5:45, 5:50, 6, 6:05. I ignore them all. Anyway, so for my first shortcut, I'm mixing my sunscreen together with my Clinique moisturizer. I don't have time to do one after the other, and I cannot sacrifice sunscreen because I live in Vegas, people. So while I'm waiting for that to set, I go and wet my beauty blender. I would usually wait a lot longer before putting primer, but we don't have that kind of time. So then I'm going to go in with my Step 1 Makeup Forever, the Skin Equalizer. I got this in a Sephora Playbox a couple months ago. I love it. I'm actually thinking about buying the full size. But I'm like putting that in all my problem areas, like my cheek and my T-zone, any place where I have a lot of pores that I need some smoothing effects. And after that, I'm going to be going in with concealer. This is my Tarte Shape Tape in the color Light Sand. And I'm putting concealer first for a very important reason. When I'm running late, I don't have time to take my time and neatly blend it out over foundation the way I normally would. So I put the concealer down first because I can just blot it in all over my face. It doesn't matter how crazy it looks because I will be going in with foundation after. So this is just something that I do when I'm in a pinch and I can't blend the way I normally would. I do look a little bit crazy, and it is actually lighter than I normally would use, but I look tired this morning. My eyes are puffy. I feel like I have dark circles, so a little lighter is okay. I'm using my Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation because that little spatula makes putting on foundation so easy, and it makes it so much faster. So this is what I turn to when I ignore all those alarms. And as you can see here, I'm putting on way too much and blending that out with my Morphe sponge. Seriously, I put on way too much that day. I don't know. Whatever. But as you can see, it blends away pretty nicely, and you can't even tell that I had concealer all over my face in all the places that it probably shouldn't be. So then I'm going to set my face. I don't have time to pick up what powder I'm using, so I'm just using what's ever left over from yesterday. This happens to be the RCMA No Color Powder. And I'm putting that where I put my concealer, around my nose, my chin, and a little bit on my eyes. And then for the rest of the face, I'm going in with that E41 by Morphe and the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. Yeah, my arm was hurting because I was actually moving fast. Maybe not as fast as the video's going, but girl, I was on a friggin' time limit. I had some things to do. So then taking the E44, I set the rest of the face. And then taking my Bahama Mama by the Balm. I love this bronzer. I'm taking the Morphe E5, and I'm putting that in all the areas I would normally take my time and contour, but I'm pretty much just slopping that all over. We'll clean it up though, so don't worry. And then I take the Luxie, I think it's a large angled brush, and I do my nose as well. I usually use my Hoola bronzer brush, but I don't have time to go to get out of the drawer. And then taking the E44, I wipe away that powder. And then using my little triangle sponge, I will clean up that mess of a bronzer that I applied on. And going into the Balm Desert, which is also by the Balm. I love this thing. It's a bronzer blush duo, but it looks perfect. It's such a natural flush, and it's actually a really perfect color to use when you're in a rush and you don't want to over apply a blush. So now for my brows. I do not have time to do my normal brow routine. I really just, when I'm in a rush, I just fill it in to make them a little bit darker, but I don't have time to carve them out and fix my shape the way I would prefer to. But they don't look that terrible if I just fill them in a little bit. So as you can see here, I'm using the Makeup Revolution brow pomade, and this is the color dark brown. And the brush I'm using is a Morphe E29. This is the only brush I use. I have like 5 of them. I kind of wish the brush tip was a little bit smaller, but oh well. I'm not cleaning up with concealer like I normally would. I'm using the E32 though, just to wipe away any of the areas I went out of the lines. And then I'm brushing away all that excess powder with my Real Techniques powder brush. And going in with my Becca and Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm mixing the shades Prosecco Pop and Champagne Pop for a nice little golden glow. I cannot sacrifice a glow, people. I am extra. And now for eyeshadow. Now you could totally skip this if you want to. Like I said, I'm extra as all hell. So I'm taking my M504 and using that Bahama Mama bronzer just to give a wash of color in my crease. And then taking, I think it's an M503, I'm taking the Balm Desert and putting that just in the outer corner for a little extra dimension. And I'm using my Urban Decay Vice 3 brush to do the same thing on the bottom lash line. Ooh, I look scary right there. Oy. And then I'm blending that out with my crown brush. Whew, starting to get sweaty. And using the Morphe, I think it's a E24. I'm taking Prosecco Pop and Champagne Pop for the inner corner. And I'm spraying my face with MAC Fix Plus, but I'm running out, as you can see. And then I'll take my lashes with the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. I'm running out of it, though. I'm probably going to have to throw it away soon. And for lashes, now again, you could totally skip this. I am extra. So I'm using whatever lashes I had set out and cut and cleaned already. So that happened to be my Cocoa Lashes, the Queen Bee style. And while the glue's drying, I set my brows with my L'Oreal Brow Plumper, the clear gel. And there you go. These lashes, I don't know if it's just the Queen Bees, but they're so easy to put on for me. They just pop right there. They're so easy. I'm glad those are the ones I had sitting outside. And while that's drying, I put mascara on the lower lash line. And then I curl my other side and pop those babies on. Seriously, so easy. What a dream. And then after I get that done, I put mascara on the bottom lash line. And for my final step, the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And then we are good to go. Woo! I actually really like this look. Haha! Alright guys, so yeah, and just to answer a few quick questions, I know me. The older I get, the more I love sleep. I will take sleeping in a little bit longer over taking my time getting ready, and that's my own fault. So what I do, because I know me, I usually shower and do my hair the night before. That's why there's no volume, there's no time for rollers, there's barely time for a brush. Luckily for me, it doesn't look too horrible when I wake up in the morning if I wash it and blow dry it the night before. I'm going to work after this. I know I have a normal shirt on right now, but typically when I get out of bed, I put my scrubs on, I wash my face, brush my teeth, and then I come right in here to do my makeup, and then I'm usually running out the door. I have to be at work at 8. This makeup takes me about 20 minutes, and it took me 25 minutes today, but that's just because, I was messing around showing you guys the products. It is 6:45 in the morning right now, though, so I am in a time crunch a little bit just because I want to shoot another video before I go here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Hold up.